My name's Julia Collins. I work for Alzheimer Society as part of their dementia support service in Manchester and as a dementia advisor. Alzheimer Society are the UK's largest care and support and research charity in the UK.
Hello, I'm Simon Osbourne and I work for Right at Home UK. Right at Home UK is a large domiciliary care franchise with over 70 franchises in the UK. I am the organisation's dementia specialist, and as such I assist our franchises working with clients living with the experience of dementia and their families.
Dementia is the umbrella term that we use to describe many different symptoms that can really impact a person's day-to-day living. These could include memory loss, the planning and sequencing of tasks, remembering appointments, but sometimes personality changes as well. So dementia could be caused by a number of different conditions. Alzheimer's disease is one of those, vascular dementia another, or even dementia with Lewy bodies. But there are over 100 different types of condition that can lead to somebody developing dementia.
So in terms of the difference between age-related decline and dementia, age-related decline, as we know, is a natural process of ageing. And it does include some aspects of memory loss and some other aspects of loss of function, such as reduced mobility. However, dementia is much more concentrated, and we know that dementia, to be diagnosed by a specialist, needs to really involve a fundamental impact upon the person over a period of time, and we know that that's what the specialists, neuropsychiatrists, etc., or old age psychiatrists would be looking for to diagnose a person. And we know that there are lots of different tests that psychiatrists will do, mostly memory based, but also possibly needing to do scans, brain scans, etc., to give the person the diagnosis. Diagnosis is really important to the person themselves living with dementia and their relatives, because it explains what the condition is, and also, of course, it is the gateway to some forms of treatment. And whilst we know that dementia is not a condition that is literally curable, there are many advances in terms of medicines that can help with dementia, as well as many other therapies as well.
So the process of diagnosing somebody with dementia really starts with either the person themselves recognising that there's an issue, maybe the family, the friends, whoever's around a person, recognising that the symptoms they're experiencing are having a detrimental impact on their day-to-day living. And from there, it would be, for most areas, approaching the GP, speaking to them, and the GP usually is the gateway for getting further investigations done, further assessments. Depending on your area, that could be a specialist memory team, it might be the community mental health team with a later life component, but you should be put on or sent through for further investigations, which, as you said, could be a brain scan, could be different cognitive assessments. There will usually be a history taken from both the person who's living with the symptoms and possibly the family as well. So the multidisciplinary team of healthcare professionals will come together and they'll discuss all of the different tests and investigations that have been done and come to a most likely diagnosis for somebody. So that could be Alzheimer's disease or vascular dementia, they're the most commonly diagnosed or diagnosable.
So in terms of the risks of dementia for an individual, we know that there are some risk factors which are more difficult to control, and those are really the genetic aspects of the condition. The much better news is, of course, that there are many lifestyle factors, we might say, that do increase a person's risk of developing some form of dementia, and those are the aspects of a person's life which are much more under their control. And those aspects are mainly around two areas, which are sort of exercise and diet, really. And we know that a very healthy diet and regular exercise, particularly into older age, and particularly in sort of people in their 40s and onwards, if those people engage in exercise and have a healthy diet, then it is very clearly shown in research and multiple research studies that actually the person's risk of dementia is going to be significantly reduced.
Yes, and there's actually new research which demonstrates that people who are experiencing hearing loss, perhaps in later middle life, early older age, are probably more likely to develop dementia as well. So it's important for people to get on top of things like having those hearing tests and making use of hearing aids as early as possible if that's what's needed.